Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be stuffing Bailey's two binders. So the blue binder we've got is Sinking Funds binder, and this one is from the Oh Reindeer collection by Budget with Ira, and that is his Christmas challenges to save up for his Christmas presents for his pals. So we'll put that to the side just now, and we're going to go into his Sinking Funds first. So we've got the usual £100 going into his Sinking Funds. So let's see what we're going to do. So the Vex gets £20 a month every month without fail. So that's 20, 40, 60, 100, 140 in there so far. So yeah, again, next year, once the debt's all done, we will get this bumped up a bit and put a bit more in there. But at the moment, we're just going to keep it at the £20. Next year, I'm hoping to put £150 every month into this binder, so increasing it by 50. Because obviously I've got other savings goals I want to do as well, but yeah, so we'll just see how it goes. So I'm going to put 5 into here, so this is for the trips to the dog park. So I'm taking the 15 out and I'm putting the 20 in, so that makes that correct. So what we can do now is we can now go back and we can pop £15 into grooming, which gives a total of £25. So I'm going to swap the two tens for the 20. Obviously this has been depleted because Bailey has just been groomed. Just putting wee ticks beside them just to show that they've actually been spent already, rather than rubbing them off, so that I can see what I've actually saved altogether. So each dog on this tracker is £15. So yeah, so that's that. So when I put the money into this next month, that'll be enough for his next groom, and then that'll be, yeah, so that's fine. So come back to that one, I'll come back to that one. Going into Christmas, Christmas is going to get £30 as it does every month. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 210. So that is 3 cows on this tracker. So we've just got £90 to go, and that is my money for Bailey's Christmas. And I know it sounds like £300 is quite a lot for a dog, but more likely than not I will actually spend all that, because I can't actually help myself when it comes to Bailey. So I'm going to pop £10 into his birthday, although the Capricorn challenge is finished. I still want to save a wee bit more than that, so I'm just going to add a wee bit into it. So that is leaving me with 20 just now. So he's got this new challenge, which is just going to be for saving for some of his treats and stuff. So I want to start that today. So So that is a 5 and a 1, which is 6. And another 6, which is 12. So I'm going to put the £10 in, and then what I'm going to do is I'll put 2 of these £1 placeholders in, and then what I'll do is once it gets up to 5 or 10, I will change these out for a note. So I think we will just write the numbers on. So we put a 4 there, but it was a 5, it was a 1, and then it was a 6. So this challenge is from Budgets and Bloom Designs, and I got this in my recent order that I received from them. So yeah, I was really looking forward to using this. And they upgraded the wallets for me to this thicker glossy wallet. So yeah, I've got that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put £10 into here on this tracker, because we're needing to buy some cheesy paws. So that is £100 stuffed into Bailey's sinking funds. So yeah, so that's that. But obviously, in addition to this binder, I've obviously got his insurance, which I pay for. He's got a pet plan, which covers him at the vets for his boosters, for his flea tick worming treatments. Gives me a discount on consultations, medication, surgeries, etc. So yeah, and also, what else I've got for him? So he's got a dog walker, because I work 12-hour shifts. Although my mum does mind them when I'm working, she works as well, low shorter shifts. So certain days he goes with the dog walker. So this week he's going Tuesday, Wednesday, because my mum was on an early shift yesterday and I was working. So he went in the morning, and then today he was going because because Maddie's going and Mum was working, so he is still at my mum's because obviously she's working, so I'm getting him back at some point today. Because obviously I got a lift home from one of my colleagues last night, so I didn't see my mum last night. If my mum had picked me up last night from work, I would have got him back last night, but never mind. So yeah, so that's where we go. So the second thing that I'm stuffing for Bailey today is his Christmas binder. So I come up with the idea of doing this year because Bailey has got a fair few friends. So he's got another wee cavalier who he knows, who lives a wee bit away from us but has been up to see us and that. So that's his wee bestie. And then obviously we've got Maddie and Millie, who are my mum's 2 dogs, who are, for all intents and purposes, Bailey's sisters. Millie actually is biologically his sister, so they come from the same parents and the same breeders, so yeah, and Maddie is just Maddie, a wee madam. And then he's obviously got, my brother's got a cockapoo called Hamish, who is his cousin, and also my cousins have got a cockapoo called Nova, who is also his cousin. And then he's got another 2 dogs he is friendly with from the dog walker, her 2 dogs, Rue and Thor. So that's who Bailey gets a gift for. So he gets, obviously, so that's about 6 6 or 7 other dogs, and I'm terrible because when I go doggy Christmas present shopping, I want to buy everything. I can't help myself. But last year it was quite tight because I was using the money that I had saved for Christmas to cover everything. So that was how I come up with the idea of saving separately for Bailey's stuff. So what I'll do is, I want to get this finished by about October time because that's when all the dog Christmas stuff starts coming out. So, but I am going to try and be more restrained this year, but wait and see what happens. So I have got in mind I'm going to order something special for Django because he is Bailey's best pal. And I'm going to order something special for Bailey. I've seen these really nice personalised treat jars, so I want to order one of them for each of them. And I might get one for Maddie and Millie as well, I'll see. But I know my mum will screw her face up, so that's the plan. And then obviously what I'm going to do with the rest of the money is I'm just going to go to Pets at Home and I'm going to just pick up the Christmas bits and pieces. And then I'm also going to, we've got another website we order from called Pet Bakery that does these handmade artisan treats that he really likes. So they usually have a really good Black Friday deal on, so that was what I did last year. I did a massive order on the Black Friday deal, so stocked up my cupboards and then got a load for Christmas as well. So what I'm going to do is, I'm hoping around Black Friday they have that deal on again. I think I ended up getting 25% off, which is massive. So that was like £1 off every bag of treats because they're about £4 a bag. So yeah, so that is my plan, to do a big stock up with them on Black Friday. And yeah, that'll probably mostly be it. And I think I'm possibly getting Millie and Maddie a new bed for their Christmas because my mum said they were needing a bed and I says I would get it as part of their Christmas. So because the bed that they really like that they've currently got, my mum's just wanting another one similar. I actually bought for Millie, I think when Millie was just a puppy. That was back when I lived with my mum. And, you know, I didn't have a lot of expenses, so I used to absolutely spoil her and Charlie. And I mean, well, I still actually spoil them, but like proper spoil her and Charlie, who was my dog at the time, who is sadly no longer with us. But yeah, so anyway, so enough waffling about that, but basically that is what this binder is for. So we have got 6 challenges in this. I have actually completed 2. I have replaced them with another 2 challenges, and I've got challenges to complete to replace the others when they're finished. So like for example, challenge 1, that's only got 3 left to do it, and then it's getting replaced with this one. So by the time I finish this, I will have done 12 Christmas challenges. Once these are completed, I'm not putting any more in. That should be absolutely more than enough. But this month, I am putting a wee bit extra in. I've given him £100. I normally do 50, but I've done £100 for now because I want to make some headway with this. I want to get this done ASAP. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're just going to do the same as what I do with my Christmas binder. We're just going to game day it. So we're just going to get a 6-sided dice because it's 6 challenges, and we're just going to roll and see where we're putting the money. Number 6, Grinchy. So we'll just put a 5 in there. We'll colour it in once we're done. 6 again, Grinchy. So we'll swap that and make that a 10. Right, I'm not going down to get that. So number 5. This one's only got 2 left to go on it, and it's completed, so I'm hoping we get this completed today. Number 1. Number 3. Number 5 in that is this one completed. So what we'll do is we'll take that 15 out and we'll just swap that for 20. And we'll just, at the minute, we'll cross this off. And then we'll just put this aside because this is going to go into our completed envelope once we're finished. So that has saved £60. So this is the replacement for challenge 5. Cash but cute gingerbread. 6 again. Jesus Christ, 6.5 getting a lot. It's like it did this with my Christmas cash stuff in it. Just the same challenge has got the bulk of the money. Number 2, right. So I'm just going to put 20 in this and be done with it because I've got a 15 and a 5, because otherwise it's just going to be awkward. Rather than rubbing stuff off and condensing it, I'm just going to do it and be finished with it. So that is 2 challenges which have been completed so far today. And if I could complete challenge 1, that would be absolutely fantastic. But we'll just see. So that is another £60 in that one. And Slay Queen by Cash But Cute is replacing that one. 6 again. No, I'm not doing 6 again. 3. Six. Number 2. Number 5. 4's just not getting any love whatsoever today. Oh, well, maybe you should have spoken sooner. I know what I'm just going to actually put this last £10 into number 4, because number 4's not had anything, so we didn't manage to complete number 1, unfortunately. So hopefully we'll get this completed the next time. Oh. So we've currently got £50 in there. Right. Let's just do three and a 2. Just because I don't really want to just go and score off all the 5s straight away. This is 4 into challenge 3, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that only needs £10 to complete it as well. So 1 and 3 are only actually needing £10 to complete them, so that's good. And they're the only 2 that haven't been swapped over for completion. The rest of them have all been actually completed already and have already been swapped over. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Perfect. Yeah, I'm just doing £2 of stocking on this because if I don't, it'll take me forever to complete. 15 into gingerbread. And then 25 in Mr. Grinch. But I suppose at least it means I've got plenty to be swapping out for when it comes to my next cash stuffing. Because if I'm going to the cash point again, then I'll be wanting to get change swapped out. So just make sure I pay attention. I'm not colouring in more than what I need to, like what I did last month. I actually ended up colouring in an extra Grinchy hat before I realised what I was doing. So we've now got £45 in here, which I suppose isn't a bad thing because this is quite a big one, because this is going to save £125 altogether. But yeah, so, and then coming to the good bit, we've got the completed challenges envelope. So that's another £120 going into there for 2 completed challenges. And we've already got £125 in there, so that's going to be like £245 in there so far. Might see about getting that in the bag just so I can get a wee bit of interest. But yeah, so that is Bailey's binder done. So every challenge got a little bit, but hopefully in the next stuffing we can complete challenge 1 and challenge 3 and get their second challenges in, and then it's just a case of completing what we've got in here. Yeah, and then as they start getting completed, I might not do the game day. I might just start, you know, working through, starting at the front and putting a bit into each challenge just to get them done. We'll just see how it goes. Because obviously, if the dice wants all the money to go in one place, it's not very fair on the other challenges. And obviously, when you've only got a few left, you don't want to be keeping getting the same numbers. So yeah, so that's his money sorted. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time for cash stuffing, my sinking funds, and probably doing a wee bit of challenges. But I might just tag that on to my weekly check-in next week. I don't know. I'll just wait and see how time goes. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you next time. Bye.